Hey, what's up everybody, Spabrog here, and today we are going to go over the new patch for the March 3rd. So, as you guys know, there is a new patch every month, and we have one right now, and it's pretty good. There's some stuff, that I really like, and there's some, some things that I think could get some work on. But this one, it's generally positive. Nothing game-breaking, I guess, like last time where there was like a huge problem. I forgot what the problem was now that I think about it, but they hotfixed it. But yeah, there's some good bug fixes in here that kind of helped the game out too, because there was like some bad exploits. But yeah, let's just get into it. So alright, patch 3.12.12, whatever. So new features, newsfeed. So you don't see it in the clip, below, but because this newsfeed is in the main menu now. So there is a dynamic display of information to players via new feed panel on the main menu. Hovering over this with your mouse to stop scrolling. So right now there's like news, right? And it's basically, I guess, any updates to the game, but for now it's just the patch notes. So it's literally like what I'm reading you guys right now. So I guess they're gonna use that for the future, for future stuff. And it's probably a good way to keep the community engaged, keep the players informed about stuff, especially if they don't check the forums and stuff. So I guess it's a good step in the right direction to keep people in the know, especially if you play a lot. So another new feature, we have bolt action sniper rifles now, right? Woo! So if you guys know, people have been crying for a single shot, like one shot kill sniper rifle since the beginning of time. Of H-Hour at least, because we had the SR-25 and the Dragonov, and the sway was kind of whack on it, but whatever the case is, we have some new ones. One is, I think, is the L96, and one is the SOF TAC something, and then I forgot what the terrorist one is. But they're really cool. The L96 or whatever it's called, it does 78 damage for anywhere on the body, it seems. It might be different on the legs, but it does like 76 damage, 78 damage, something like that. The other ones, for like the SOF TAC one and the terrorist one, it's like AS 950 or something like that, whatever. The terrorist bolt, they do like 86 damage on the body. But the good thing is these things a one-hit kill if you hit them in the upper torso and higher. So headshots and like above the lungs, you'll get a one-shot kill. So it's fun. The sway's good on it. What I think, what I noticed actually, the SR-25 has way worse. The sway on it is a lot heavier than the bolts. I think, this is my opinion, to make the SR-25 like a viable option too, they should just make it no sway or very little sway, where it's barely noticeable. So people use it, because you don't want like a gun that doesn't get used, you know what I mean? I'm sure like all guns have their purpose, and I'm gonna get into that later. The guns feel even better this patch. So yeah, now you can customize weapon limits in the servers and user created rooms. So dedicated servers and user created rooms can now limit weapons based on the class, and changing loadout items in limited rooms will not alter your default armory selections, which return on entering a non-filter. Basically, if you mess around with your armory, it's not going to get messed up when you go back to the normal rooms. But yeah, there's going to be like notifications, but it's very rare that we see like user created rooms. But we do have like random servers that we ask like Rosie to put up, so we might see like a no boom room up or something. You never know. There's also like a little thing that they put in where you could change your audio output device, change from in-game filter menu, and you could change the default audio playback output while at the main menu in the games. Before, if like you have to switch it out, or like you put your headphones in late, then you would have to, or like for some reason they pop out, because that happened to me once or twice. And it's good because you could literally just go to the main menu instead of just turning off the game and putting it back on, and you could just put, hey, let me just put my headphones in, and then boom, you can hear again. Beautiful. Updated features, new and updated animations. You know me, I'm all about these animations. You know, there's some good stuff in here, but there's nothing bad. It's just polished, basically. That's my main concern. So they increased the speed of old jump to climb animations. It's so much better. Like on maps like what's it called? Empire. Sorry, I was trying. Killing Fields, right? I think that's what it's called, the original version. But Empire is the one we have. Climbing over, it feels so good just to like hop over stuff. You know, it's not like COD level, like climb up and shoot, but it's definitely like pretty fast. So very good. The mobility is really awesome. It feels really good. So I'm happy about that. Improved wall up and shoulder jump to climb appearances. They feel a little faster too. So I guess all jump to climbs, yeah, they're gonna look faster. So in the gameplay below, I'm sniping and stuff somewhat, but that's literally like my second game. I literally got up, no breakfast, no shower, no water, so the gameplay's kind of lacking. I'm gonna upload some more stuff, and so you guys can see the consistency of the guns, and you can see the damage values of the guns, how good they feel, and how less random they are. Even though they tuned them up before, but now they do, you know, they're a lot better. But yeah, so you could, so the enable jump to climb, volt over, and volt level to scale movement speed. So depending how fast you're moving, and you know, it'll adjust. Controller players will notice this most, whereas KBM are limited to full run / walking speeds. I guess so. I played on controller just once in a controller only room, and yeah, I kind of stopped. But yeah, reduce character jump velocity. All right, this is a kind of a problem right here. It had very good intentions, but yeah, enable jump to climb through temple one is given the reduced jump height and adjusted official maps to reinstate intended jump locations. The current, like you guys see it in the video, he's barely hopped. Before the jump was too high. Now it feels a little too low. I feel if they just raised it a little bit higher, it'll be perfect. You know why? Not because it looks weird, because it doesn't look that weird. Well, the jump animation does look a little weird, like with the guns and stuff. The jump to like side to side, way improved. The jump diagonally and jump forward look really awkward. I hope they fix that, because that needs polish. But yeah. So let me get back to the jump velocity. The jump is just like it needs to be raised a little bit higher, just because we can't jump over railings anymore. You can't jump on boxes. You can't do some jump to climb things that you couldn't before, or like hop to climb up, basically. And it ruins kind of like the flow of some maps, especially like on Frostfire. You can't jump on the boxes on Box Room. You can't jump over the water tank. So you know, I'm sure they'll fix it, because yeah, people are not really happy with that. I guess it's nothing crazy. We're just like, we just rather have what we had before, but before it was too high, so we can meet somewhere in the middle. So please up that. We'll be chilling. Yeah, and there's, I'm sorry, that's my phone. New improved jump animations for rifle, no weapon, and pistol. They look a little bit better. But yeah, they still need a little work. Also, you know, I hope they put the patch out for like animations on the run. I hope that's, I'm pretty sure they said that, you know, it's a work in progress, but still. Actually, they did say it was, but you know, I just want to make it perfect. Put some, you know, put some pep in that step. Put that, you know, sorry, I'm about to sneeze, but I'm holding it in. We're good though. But yeah, hopefully they could put some life in the shoulders and stuff. So they also improved Ragdoll animations, so disable death animations. I don't know, I didn't really notice that. They added a fall loop and hard landing for falls, if for long falls. If you guys see, we're playing Night Stalker, like, by the way, which is a really nice version that they just added. It has snow in it. I feel the fog is too dense, but that's, you know, it's a different story. But yeah, you could see like there's now when you jump from like really long falls, you kind of break your ankles. Same with and you kind of like wail your hands in there when you're falling too far. So that's pretty cool. I like that a lot. So they did some exploit prevention measures. So there is a tool called Reshade that will no longer be running game and should remove such applications. In the event that a legitimate application is identified as an exploit attempt, visit the SOS Studios and they'll give you instructions on how to fix that. Apparently that thing is banned in PUBG and it's some other game, so I don't know. But yeah, it's weird. Some people think it says that you're attempting to hack basically, but in reality it's just that app running. So if that happens to you, just go to SOF forums. Weapons tuning. So they did a second pass on the rifles. I feel the rifles are really nice right now. Before the damage was still a little high. But now before the long range was kind of whack. But the mid range and close range felt really good. That's for sure, because they felt more accurate. Now they feel accurate still. I think a little bit better, a little bit more accurate. It feels like for other guns, not all of them obviously. Like the M4SD, the spread feels the same. But like guns like the VAL, they feel really good. The AK-74 feels nice, and the damage is good on them. Like I noticed that. Like you'll do like 28 damage, and then like it differentiates. I don't know off the top of my head because I haven't been noticing. But if you look at the video, before I was taking like 30 damage, 31. And before it was even higher than that, it was like 36. But the AK does like 26, 28. AK-40, no, I think the AK-47 does 28. The BR3 has 20 bullets, it does like 36. So there's differentiation there. So every gun has its purpose. I personally like the VAL on the terrorist side. The BR3 is pretty good, and the M4 I want to see. That's my go-tos right now. But the AK-74 feels really nice. The BP85, the OPIW, got nerfed. The fire rate seems to slow down, and it seemed like the spread got a little busted, so that's good. They did a first pass on the SMGs, LMGs, and sniper rifles. And so the sniper rifles have scope sway, and they feel like good. LMGs, they do good damage, but I haven't really played enough, but they felt better. SMGs feel nice. They're really accurate up close. Before they were doing like 30 something damage, now they do like 22, 24 depending where you hit. And that from what Vice told me, he says after like 30 yards the inaccuracy gets really bad, so it's only good on close quarter maps, and that's how that gun should be, so that's fine. Pistols adjustments to which had a very low damage rate, okay. And weapon ratings were updated across all classes, so you can see that in the armory. Updated hostages, skins, meshes, and animations. They look so good now. I wish I had a freaking thing to show you guys, like a clip. But I swear I saw like the hostage like crouching, and it looked good. The uniforms look really clean. One of them has like an army shirt. The girl looks really pretty, and all that stuff. But yeah, the back, they updated the menus and HUDs a little bit. They look a little bit cleaner. The background image updated for all menus to theme world, so if you haven't noticed that, you probably won't see it in the video. But yeah, fonts resized, both messages and menu text, blah blah blah. They got resized, so it doesn't look so. If you look at the top of the screen, like when we're throwing frags or like terrorist win, it doesn't look as big as before. So that's good. Maybe it could be a little bit bigger, but that's not a big deal. I think it's better that it's smaller because it doesn't take up, screen space. Especially with all the frag out messages. Before it was kind of annoying at times, but whatever. Yeah. So upgraded official map loading screens with additional art. I noticed that on Wolfrun and Factory. Other updated armory icons to reflect updated character models. Yep. And unified texture settings for HUD and in-game graphics to report varying resolution quality of these elements. Nice. And there's a bunch of bug fixes. They took away the most important one, where there was like an exploit where if you leaned behind a wall, you were like invincible. So now there's a bunch of stuff. That's good. And yeah, let's see. Workshop maps. We got the Night Stalker. It's a snow map, and it looks great. So very good. Reaper is a harvester. If you played Harvester in SOCOM 3 and CA, it's a small version, I think. I don't remember those maps, but I played it. It looks good. It looks like terrorists have a terrorists have a severe disadvantage because it's just wide open season for them. And I don't know, the optimization's a little weird for me personally, but yeah. Sujo, it's definitely it's lighter now. It looks cool. I like it. I like it a lot better than before. There's airstrikes added. I don't even know if you can do that. But yeah, Kadesh. I haven't played this yet, but apparently the map is 50% smaller. Night brightness was increased by 15%. Added ambient weather sounds and new motel. Cryptic is probably the best map currently from the workshop, and they altered the terror spawn and added a tunnel 16, and it just overall it just looks nice. The flow of it is sick. Wolf added some jump decline to Requiem, aka Catacombs, and all that good stuff. Added ladder on building, blah blah blah. Added Aurora Borealis. He lowered the wind, so that's good. That was important. He added some doors, and that's pretty much it. The game feels good. It wasn't like a huge patch. I felt like they spent a lot of time and love on the guns this patch around. And obviously the animations. And the animations don't look bad. It's just like something's weird about the jump to climb animations. I don't know. I mean, not the jump to climb, the jump animations. And the jump to climb sometimes, like, they'll grab the air still. I don't know how they're going to fix that, but yeah. They just need to fix that. Yeah, because, like, currently the jump is too low, too. It could be because the camera's high, but they should be jumping a little bit higher. That's just my opinion. And I feel like a lot of people agree, because it just disrupts the map flow. Yeah, because in this forces all the map makers to do jump to climb on everything, and that's kind of, for people who are like not professionals, it's probably hard to do that. You know, it's very time consuming and everything. So I don't want to. I rather them just like increase the jump just a little bit higher. That's it, just a little bit. It doesn't even. It's literally like one extra inch or two, and they go. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. I'm gonna let the rest of the video rock if there's enough clip. And yeah, I'm gonna upload stuff this week so you guys can see the guns more, because I feel like this gameplay is not my best, but you know, just wanted to show you guys. But yeah, guys, I'll catch you next video. Peace.
There you go, Madman. There's your 2 assists. Good try. Hell of a last stand, King.
I shot each of them at least 3 or 4. It's crazy.
I think somebody made a video recently saying it should be about 5 shots to kill him.
It depends, but it's supposed to be like 30%. I think on assault rifle a shot. 32% or some shit like that.
Boots on the ground. Find the bomb and destroy the enemy base.
Watch your back, T. Smoke going out.
Just didn't see the dude walk right past him on the right.